My name is Concepción Poou Coy Tharin, and I am a Maya backstrap weaver, and the thread that I use is cotton. It's white on white, pikb'il style. That's what we called in our language. I am from Guatemala. I am from Coban, Alta Verapaz, Guatemala. It's far away from the city, 5 hours in the bus, and the traditional weaving that we do in Coban, it's only the white on white, like the one I'm wearing, and also like the one I'm weaving right now. So that's the traditional that we weave, and it's all cotton. And I learned the weaving when I was 8 years old from my mom and my sister. Yes. I think when I came in United States, I brought my loom with me, and I think at that point that's the only thing I know how to do it when I came in this country. So I continued doing the weaving, and I start learning a little English and learning English and parts of the loom in English. So I start thinking that how I can show people what I do. So I do my weaving in my front house, and people starting to realize that I do some kind of weaving, and then finally people start calling me like, can you do the demonstration and show us how to do this, and I start doing it, and I realize people that are interested to know type of weaving from another country, so I continue doing it, and I love that people can see that people still make clothes, so by hand. So I start doing it, and I keep doing it, and I keep demonstrating and showing people, and I'm teaching people how to do it if they're interested too. Yeah, I love doing it because this is like type of reading. Like a lot of people likes reading. I don't read, but this is kind of my reading and my relaxing time. Like makes me more comfortable and stop thinking about other things, and that keeps me going with making designs and counting. It's just makes me relax, like I'm reading. Like sometimes my kids ask me, why don't you read? But this is what I do, and this is what I love doing it. I'm kind of reading, so it makes me going all the time. Yeah. I learned a lot of pattern when my sister and my mother taught me when I was little, and this is a lot of people ask question about, do you have a drawing on the paper? And no, I don't have a drawing pattern in the paper. It's we have in our head now because they taught us when we were little, when we learn. And as we go, if we doing ducks, you know how many warp thread you have to skip in between threads you pick for the duck. So you count the thread across as you go. So like right now I'm doing a zigzag diamond shapes. I pick 8 on top of the warp thread, and then I leave 25 in between, and then I pick another 8 and then skip 25 in between and pick another 8 all the way across. So you have to know to count a lot. So you do that counting as you go. After that you start picking 3 and then skip 2, and then you keep going. So it's a lot of counting all the way across to make your pattern as you go. And then the warp thread, it's only 1 ply thread as you go. This thread has 300 ply threads in the warp thread. So it's really thin thread, and when you use the design, you want to put 3 ply in the design, so it shows more of the design, what you're gonna make it. So it shows more if you put 3 ply thread in, and you can see much better like that. So it's all about counting, and we remember how many in between we have to keep, whether it's a little doll person you're gonna weave in, or a little star or a little duck. You have to remember how many in between or how many you're gonna pick, so they will all go straight. But if you miscount them, some of them they get close to each other. Yes. We mostly make, when I learned to weave when I was 8, we mostly weave a pikb'il. This is we call pikb'il, the one that I'm wearing right now. So that's a pikb'il, and that's the most top that we wear in my village, in my country. So this is a pikb'il, that's the most we weave it. And this is 3 panel. So this is my second panel of this one that I'm making. And the one I'm making is gonna become like a pikb'il, like the one I'm wearing right now. So that's, and then we need 3 panels, so we're gonna stitch them together. This is where they met. We stitch them together, and we cut the neck. So that's one pikb'il. So we mostly make them, but now on we kind of start making a little scarf, shawls, placemat, wall hanging, just to see if I can sell it or people can buy it, because here not many people will buy the pikb'il, so we just kind of do mix now, like pikb'il or one pikb'il or a scarf or a shawl, but mostly we make the pikb'il. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so this is a backstrap. We call this backstrap, and that's the one that you attach iqal. That's what we say in our language. So we attach this over here, and then you take it around your waist, and then you attach it this side. So from the post to your body, you attach this loom. Yeah. So this is all the part of the backstrap weaving. Manaka takla foto chiribile rip matohinke ko chiribile rip chan ruep le trap action. Yeah, she said, yeah, we share, like when she's weaving something, sometimes she sends me a picture, or when I'm weaving something, I send them a picture to see what I'm working on. Or sometimes I forgot, like, how many in between these designs and how many I was supposed to pick. Like things like that, like where she'll remember, or sometimes she asked me, do you remember how many in between this? So we kind of share and communicate about designs. Like that, something like that, yeah.